Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Midwest Plainsman on the Prairie Land Radio Network. And this afternoon, I'm joined by my special guest, Steve Schmitt. He is a singer-songwriter, and he's been a touring musician since the late '70s, and his specialty is blues and blues-based rock. And so you've been going at this for several years now. So I know that you're part of the Cincy Rhythm Kings band. Have you been involved with any other bands over the years?
Oh, countless. I started. I started in the late '60s. So
Gotcha.
I mean, it's I played rock bands, show bands, dance bands, disco bands, blues bands, you
Wow.
name it. I mean, I've been a musician pretty much my whole life from the time I was 14, and just wanted to play.
Well, that is dedication for you.
Well, that or a hard head, I don't know which.
It's definitely having a love of music.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta love what you do, or else you can't do it. You don't do it for the money, that's for sure. But you do it for the love of it.
Tell me about it. 'Cause-
I worked with a drummer one time who coined the phrase, "Music's the only business in the world where you spend thousands to make hundreds, and you're perfectly happy." So,
yeah, I can agree there because I've been in the DJ and entertainment business for 25 years now, and it's like, yeah, it's the same concept.
yeah, yeah. You gotta love it. It's the only thing that keeps you going.
That's true. Okay, so you started out since you were 14. Now, did you have any musical influences back then?
Well, I mean, when I started, it was the Beatles and the Stones and people like that. The bands I more grew to were bands like the Stones, the Animals, Yardbirds, Kinks. All those bands had a basic blues foundation to them. The Beatles, were good. Obviously, they were trendsetters, but I always found myself drawn to bands like the Yardbirds because I liked the feel they did.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Now, I haven't Yardbirds. I don't think I've heard much of their music yet. 'Cause I was not aware of them, so I'll have to go look them up.
Well, if you look them up, you'll find out that Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, and Jimmy Page, all three came out of the Yardbirds.
Oh wow.
So that should give you a little bit of what there is to like about them.
Yeah.
And that, as I got into playing, I started getting into Taj Mahal and John Mayall, Paul Butterfield, Muddy. I mean, it just grows and grows. Now, I've got a lot of other musical interests as well. I love bands like Tower of Power, big horn bands, funkin' driving. I like bands like Queen that got vocals and at the wazoo. I just like a lot of music in general, but I'm drawn to blues, and that's basically what I write.
Okay. So now, how long have you been actually writing music?
Well, I've been writing probably since the '80s, although I didn't really do anything with it. So my first CD was a lifetime's worth of stuff floating around in my head that when I finally sat down and started doing it, I had all these ideas already ready. When it came time to do the second CD, it took me a couple of years to come up with enough ideas to do another CD. And the blues and the Cincy Rhythm Kings, I put that together. I never wanted to be a solo artist, but I put that band together to tie into what I was doing with my original stuff. And in the band, my guitar player writes, my keyboard player writes. Now, our styles are all different from each other, but they're all blues foundation. So, it's a nice little mix between the three of us in our writing style.
Okay, excellent. So, is your group fairly popular around your local area, or have you done any traveling?
We haven't really traveled. We primarily stay in the Cincinnati area. Through summer, we typically work 7, 8, 10 times a month. Mostly weekends, we do some Wednesdays and Thursdays here and there. When winter comes, we slow down a little bit because a lot of the extra gigs we pick up in the summer are outside venues. So they close down, in September, October. So those gigs are lost until we get back into around April, May. And then they start picking up and I fill my schedule up a little bit more. I'd like to get out more on a regional basis. I'd like to get some opening act stuff. We're working on a CD for the band, and because we worked so much, we've been having a little bit of trouble getting our rehearsal done and getting these songs written and put together. We currently have 6. We got 4 more in the works that we're starting to fine tune a little bit and start to work on, and hopefully we're going to have them all done here in the next couple of months and be able to get that CD out as well.
Interesting. Okay. So technically, you're just staying within Ohio
At the moment.
at the moment. Okay. Do you have plans on wanting to do any kind of traveling, or?
I wouldn't turn it down if it came my way. I haven't really made a whole lot of contacts to do that. We've been pretty much establishing ourselves in the Cincinnati area.
Okay, excellent. So now, I know that we're going to be playing some of your music videos that you've got from over the years. Ever since you formed the band, what would you say has been one specific song that you have that would identify the Cincy Kings?
Of the original stuff, I don't know. We do 6 originals right now, pretty much every gig.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them are my songs from that I did before the band. One is from my first CD, Getting Old Is Killing Me, which I wrote that about a dozen years ago, and I've been playing it since then. So a lot of people know me by that song. The other song we do is one from my second CD called Sweet Serena. Unfortunately, I don't have a video for either one of those, so you won't be playing those today. But
okay.
Songs that people relate at least this band to.
Okay. Well, now out of the 3 that we're going to be playing here, tell me the backstory of On a Beach in Mexico.
The backstory on that is I came up with the rhythm. I liked it. I knew it had a Latin feel. And I was thinking what to write it about, and I thought about a beach in Mexico. And when I started writing the lyrics, there's a line in there, it's about an hour south of the border. And I had to actually look up where Sonoma was. in Mexico, and it's up in the peninsula area. Uh, what do they call that? Baja Strip. Um,
Mhm.
and there's a resort town there, and I kind of wrote it about that. I just tried to make the lyrics fit to where it was, and I basically just made the story up and finding out, wanting to go to Mexico and live life on a beach. That's pretty much it. I mean, you want to be able to retire that happy. you know.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of musicians who have that exact same dream of just retiring, going down to Mexico, and sitting on the beach.
Yeah, or a beach anywhere for that matter.
That's true. All right. This is called On a Beach in Mexico.
There's a sleepy little town down to Norway in northwest Mexico. About an hour or so from the borderline, somewhere that I wanna go. You can live some fine while you while away your time on a beach in Mexico. The weather is right both day and night. You're never gonna need a coat. Some old t-shirts, a few pairs of shorts are all you're gonna need to tote. You can clear your mind and enjoy your time on a beach in Mexico. Forget about all your trouble. Remember what's good in life. Have a shot of mezcal. I know you know how. Go out and enjoy the night. I found a pretty little senorita and dance all night away. With a little bit of luck, you will find yourself in love on a beach in Mexico. This place, I know I never wanna go. Somehow deep down it'll be alright if I make this place my home. It would be so fine to spend the rest of my life on the beach in Mexico.
All right. Very cool. I like it.
Yeah, I got lucky. There's different sites that you can use royalty free for video clips and stuff. And I got on this one site and I found all these videos. And I got lucky on finding the guy drinking tequila and dancing with a girl. It just fits the lyrics so perfectly. And then when I find him playing a ukulele, I said, "Oh, this is perfect during the guitar solo." So it worked out well.
Say, did were those locals or were those on?
Those are all generic clips that
Wow,
is available on a website that you can use royalty free.
nice. I like it. Your band definitely has a really good sound to it, and yeah, I can definitely feel the The combination of blues, rock, and even a little bit of the tropical enhancement on that one.
Yeah, I mean it's got a Latin feel. I got a congo player on it and everything. So yeah, the foundation's in blues, but it's got some different flavors in it that I think work well together.
So over the years, have you found one specific venue that you absolutely enjoy really going into to play?
Right now, in fact, the place we're playing tomorrow night, it's an outside venue. It's called the Cock and Bull. It's in Covington, Kentucky, and it's an outside on a public square that they actually rent. That's across the street from their restaurant, and it's a nice venue. It's an early evening. You know, the older we get, we're not out to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning anymore. 6 to 9, 7 to 10 gigs. You know?
Yeah.
Get home at a reasonable hour, but it's a nice venue. The owners are very good. I know my wife loves it when we play down there because she always makes sure she goes with me. But that's one place that I really enjoy playing.
Yeah, I know the feeling of, oh, good grief. There's been more than one night where I'm dragging my butt home at the crack of dawn.
Well, you know, now that I'm older, I believe my mom when she said nothing good happens at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, now that we're getting older, yeah, we can agree with that statement.
Yeah, it's a different life now.
Man, all right. Oh, let's see. Now, we're going to go on to the second one here real quick. And this one, Blessing in Disguise. What's the backstory on this one?
Well, it's, you know, when relationships break up, you know, a lot of times you feel that's it. The world's over. You know, you're never going to survive. You're never going to find love again. Things just aren't going to work. And, you know, it's a song. It's don't give up hope. You know, there's always another day. There's lots of cliches you can put into it. One door closes, another opens, you know, but it's about don't give up.
All right. Well, this one's called Blessing in Disguise. Let's take a listen to this one.
There was nothing I could way. It's all up to you. Oh, when you first left, I didn't think I would survive. I thought my life was over, but was I surprised? As things turned out, it was a blessing in disguise. Oh, as things turned out, it was a blessing in disguise.
Okay, now there is one scene from that video that you and both Casey Armstrong must have been on the same wavelength. Casey Armstrong was up in Canada, and the one scene that he used, excuse me, the one scene that he used in one of his videos was the guy laying on the couch with the remote control.
It sure fit the song, though. Is it the same clip?
Yep.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's the exact same clip.
That's good.
So you and him must have been on the same wavelength on that.
I'll have to hear the song he used it in.
Yep. Yeah. In fact, I'll have to send you over that video so that you can take a listen to it.
Yeah, I like to see it. It'd be interesting. I mean, the clip fit. The guy's depressed. His life is over. He's flipping through a TV, as we've all done when we're depressed. Yeah, so it fit and it worked out. But the one that really I liked is the guy sitting on the wall with his head. Oh, God, what's going on? What am I going to do?
Yep.
So.
Cool. So now, are you working on anything new at this point?
We're working on the CD for the band. I wanted to get out of doing solo stuff. As I said, earlier, I never wanted to be a solo artist. I always wanted to be part of a band. And it just so happened COVID happened for one thing, and we weren't playing. We weren't even singing each other in the band I was in at that time. And I just started keeping myself busy and just started putting things down of all of my ideas and put it together and made the CD and started sending it out. I got a lot of airplay on radio stations, independent stations around the world. Didn't push the streaming that much. When I did the second CD, I again sent it out to a lot of radio stations, but I started working the Spotify and things like that, and that's a whole different animal. So, but it's with the band, like I say, we each write. So we've got 6 done so far. One song we have, I brought in a girl singer because I knew when I wrote the song I couldn't sing it. It wasn't my style of song. But I thought it was a good song, and I had this girl in mind when I started putting it together. And so I asked her if she'd be interested in doing it, and she said, yeah. And she asked, she had freedom to ad-lib it, and I said, whatever you think. And she come in and just killed it, and I can't wait to release the thing. But that's pretty much where we're at. We're trying to finish up the other 4 songs we've got planned to add to the CD and get it out as soon as we can.
Excellent. I'll be looking forward to hearing that one.
Yep. I'll get you a copy when it comes.
Very cool. One gentleman who is also up there in Ohio that you may have run across at one point or another, and that's Brian Henke. He is a solo guitarist.
Okay.
And he plays a 12-string. He does some fantastic work. Granted, he plays the folk Americana genre, but he is a really good guitarist. That I don't know if you've ever run across him or not, but he's also up there in Ohio.
Well, it's a fairly big state, yeah, so I don't know what part he's in.
Hmm.
But I don't recall running into him at this point. But then again, when you get old, what they say about your mind going stuff.
Yeah, I'll have to send you over some of his stuff as well. Too.
Sure.
Let's see. Now, we're going to get on to the last one that we've got here for you. Now, this one got to be a better way. What's the story behind this one?
The story behind it is I wanted to write a Tower of Power style song with a lot of horns and try and get that feel. I don't know how close I came to it, but I like the way it came out. And the storyline I came up for was, we're always chasing the dollar, trying to get ahead, and we sacrifice sometimes so much, like a musician does. But you sacrifice so much trying to get ahead that sometimes you forget about the things that were really important, which is obviously your family. And that's basically what that song is about.
Excellent. All right. We're going to take a look into this one.
Every day I chase a mighty dollar. Don't you know it gets tougher every day? I'm up at 6, gotta grab myself a shower. I'm out the door, gotta get on with my day. Jump in my car, I got to hit the highway. Try to grab some coffee on the way. Don't know why, I don't know better. It seems like I slaved my life away. Work like a dog, sometimes for 14 hours. It takes so much to try to make ends meet. I'm just so drained, I can't work any harder. Chasing a dream that always gets away. I fight the good fight is what my father taught me. Give it your all, each and every day. Just remember to believe in yourself. Never dreamed it would turn out this way. Somebody please show me the day. I know there's got to be a better way. The good fight is what my father taught me. Give it your all, each and every day. Just remember to believe in yourself. I never dreamed it would turn out this way. I told my son I'd try to get home early. I wanna watch him play his baseball game today. I miss so much when I work the way that I do. I need to find some time to enjoy the day. I always thought my life would turn out better. All my hard work would pay off big someday. I don't know who I thought I was fooling. I fall behind more each and every day. Someday soon I'm gonna learn my lesson. And when I do, I'm gonna change my way. Then I know my life will get much better. The time is now before it slips away. I finally know the things that I've been missing. I understand the important things at play. Family is what matters to me. This is my life and I like it this way. I am so glad I found a way. I found a better way today.
I like the kids sitting there. Okay, can we get on with it now?
They're fun to put together. I got one that I'm doing for getting old is killing me. But I'm in that one some, so I've been dragging my feet maybe because I'm a little camera shy. I don't know. Yeah, it's taking a little longer to put that together than I thought.
Nice. Well, let's see. Now you're also a member of the Singer-Songwriter Association, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. The summit is actually taking place today and tomorrow down in Atlanta.
I'm just getting started with them.
Okay.
So I don't know a whole lot about them yet. I know I'm not involved in what's going on now because I haven't been around long enough. But I'm eager to learn more.
Okay. Well, I know that I have a feeling that this year turns out to be the success that they're looking for, that they'll be doing it again next year too.
Okay. Yeah, Rick Spence has played Serena a few times. I don't know how high it's up on his chart. It's not in the top 15 yet, so, but it has made number one on another station. So it's done pretty well. I've had a lot of good success with it so far.
Very cool. Now, one thing that I know I will be doing is to adding your music to my playlist for Native Family Radio.
Okay.
Because I broadcast on there twice a week, and actually they've asked me to do a third set on Sundays now. So I'll be doing Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
Okay, cool. That's on YouTube?
That is on the net. That's nativefamilyradio.com. And basically you can go on there 24/7 and be able to tune into the music. We have live chat for the singer-songwriters come into, as well as everyone else who tunes in. And we have quite a following. We've got quite a draw all across the country.
Cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Yep. And then we also do have a way for independent, because they do support independent singer-songwriters, musicians, and bands. We have some shows dedicated directly for the indie artists.
Okay.
And so we do have a way for each artist to upload their music directly to the station.
So it's more than the videos. You actually play the record.
Yep. Yeah, it's just like it would be just like listen to mainstream radio in your car. This is online, and it's a lot more music, a lot less corporate commercials. But myself, I do still incorporate some. I incorporate the PSAs for Lions International, because I'm a member of Lions International, and I also help to promote the coffee that I drink, which is Firehouse Coffee. Because I'm also a first responder, so I help support our personnel who create. There's Firehouse Coffee up in Pennsylvania. There's another one that's called Fire Department Coffee, and I help to support those guys.
Okay, you don't, but you're not actually in the coffee business.
Nope, I'm not into it, but I help support it because I do drink it.
I went through a period where I got out of the music business, and I started opening up coffee shops. All my own roasting and everything, and I did it for about 15 years, and got out of it, sold my last store, and went back into playing music again. So I basically had two music careers, and right now the second one is longer than the first one. So, and I'm happy.
Well, yeah, it's going back to what you love and what you know, and it always seems to work. Is I know that when it comes to music that's got horns. Because I played trumpet all through school and band.
Uh-huh.
And so I grew up playing trumpet. So anything that comes to bands that are using brass, yeah, I like it.
Well, I told you when we talked the other day, I lived in Iowa City for a year. And I
Yep.
probably played in as many cities in Iowa as I have in Ohio. But when I was there was a band, I think they were out of northwestern Iowa called the Fabulous Flippers. And they were a 9-piece horn band, and they did all this tower power stuff, and they just nailed it to a T. They were so good. I saw them in a club called the Moody Blue in Iowa City. They were excellent.
I wonder if they ever released anything.
I don't know. There used to be another band that was out of Fargo I saw. In fact, that our keyboard player that I was playing with in Iowa, a guy named Andy Bailey, he left the band Fire and Ice that we were in and went to a band called the Unbelievable Uglies. And they were out of Fargo, North Dakota. I got a little bit of history out there. I have played Waterloo too. So
Cool. Well, if you ever decide to come back down this way, you'll have to let me know.
I've been through. I haven't been through there since Lord. Let's say the late '70s. I remember we went from Memphis, Tennessee, to Austin, Minnesota, then back down to Carbondale, Illinois. And I think I took 218 down south through Iowa City, stopped where I used to live in the apartment complex, and I stopped, and there were still some of the people who lived there when I did. So I spent a couple hours there talking to them, and then when I got on the road, we all had CDs, or not CDs, CB radios back then, that we'd always talk. Yep. And just as I was getting on 80 heading towards Illinois, I hear the other guys in the band who went down 35 all the way through Des Moines and then jumped on 80. Oh, I took the shortcut down, spent a couple hours in Iowa City, and got on the interstate going where we had to go in Illinois. At the same time, they were going by, so we carpooled the rest of the way.
They didn't know the area like you did.
No, they didn't. But, they stuck to the highway. I knew the shortcut. So.
Hey, I'm all about taking shortcuts myself, man.
Yeah, we got to at this age. So, anyway.
All right, Steve. This has been a pleasure getting to know you and your music, and I look forward to hearing a lot more and keeping in touch with you as well.
Okay, that sounds good. I will get. I'll send you through WeTransfer the CDs, and you can pick and choose whatever you want to play.
Okay, excellent. And then I'll also send you over the address to mail any CDs to as well, and okay. I'll also send you over some information on Brian, and then
Would you rather have the physical CDs or the WAV files or MP3s?
Well, I mean, either way it works for me. Either way it works.
Okay. Well, send that. Yeah, send me the email where I got to send it to, and the physical address, and I can take care of both of them.
Cool. Appreciate it. Well, like I said, I'll definitely be keeping in touch with you. Definitely want to wish you all the best. And now you've also got your Facebook page as well, and your primary one is on Bandcamp, which I do like because I also help to support and promote Bandcamp.
Okay,
it's one of the sites that actually gives back more to the artist than any other platform does.
Yep, they do. Unless you're selling them at the shows yourself, because you get the most money back from Bandcamp than anywhere else.
Yep, that's very true.
I think it was sold through Amazon, and it was almost twice what I would sell it for, and I got probably about $6 out of it. So, yeah, that was not a very good percentage return.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. All right, Steve, this has been a really good afternoon. And any plans for the weekend?
We're playing Cock and Bull in Covington tomorrow night, 6 to 9. And then that's about it for the weekend. Tonight, my wife and I are just going to relax at the house.
Cool. All right. Have a good weekend and look forward to talking with you more later on down the road.
All right, Earl. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It was fun.
All right, Steve. Have a good one. You've been listening to another edition of the Midwest Plainsman on the Prairie Land Radio Network. And as usual, if you have questions for me, you can email me at the MidwestPlainsman@gmail.com. You can also now find me on the MidwestPlainsman.com, which is the new website. Be sure to check that out. There's a lot of good stuff over there. I've got links to the radio station. I've got links to my voiceover work. Also to other special stuff going on. So that's also it's a work of love, it's a work of labor, but you know something, I love doing it. So check that out, and you can also find me also over on Facebook through the business page and group for the Midwest Plainsman, and also on the YouTube, where you can find all the videos of past interviews, and you'll be able to see the upcoming ones as well. So with that, I'm going to say pleasant journeys, everyone. We are going to be out of here for the day. Thanks for coming and joining us. We do appreciate it. And if you have questions for me, let me know.
Cool.
Thank you for tuning in to the Midwest Plainsman. All shows are available for download at the end of each live broadcast. All rights are reserved and may not be reproduced without the express written consent of the Midwest Plainsman, Prairie Land Radio Network, and Earl Williams. Be sure to join up with our Facebook page and group, and also our YouTube channel. That way you can keep up to date with what's happening right here at the Midwest Plainsman. Pleasant journeys, everyone.